Who would have thought after that start in October, those games in November where Oilers fans just didn't know what was going on, we would be talking about the Oilers being second in the Pacific Division before the trade deadline. What a game by Stuart Skinner. Unbelievable saves. You know, the friendly ricochet, it happens in the game of hockey. It seems to happen to the Oilers more than anything. A lot of times back in the day off Adam Larson. But what a game by Stuart Skinner. Unbelievable. And, you know, that win, it was a team win. It was a hard-fought win. And the penalty kill. That penalty kill to kill the 6-on-4 saves by Stuart Skinner. Vinny Desharnais laying on the ice, taking any passing lane with his 6'7" length there. This game was just, you know, amazing. Brett Kulak apparently got the game winner. It didn't look like Draisaitl tipped it, but of course that could always change after the game because it has no effect on the game and all that stuff. But before we get into the main reason for this video, welcome back to Gillis TV. If you're new to the channel, like anything Oilers related, NHL related, we got it covered here, from post games to trades, rumors, news, even some live streams. We'll get onto that eventually here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, as thank you guys for all the support. It's been remarkable over the past week. I think I've gone up 75 subs in the last week. You guys are the best. Now, sorry, I'm a bit under the weather while doing this. Ken Holland had some questions asked, and he did admit he is not going after a goaltender for the NHL trade deadline. Sorry, my phone went off there. So Stuart Skinner, Calvin Pickard are your 1-2. Maybe see Jack Campbell if an injury. We don't know about that. If there is a trade of Jack Campbell to remove some salary, I see them maybe bringing in someone just in that trade, like some guy that's not going to see AHL time either. Rodrigue will be running the team down there. That could be a possibility. He also admitted he is going for defensemen and forwards, but he doesn't want to use all the assets. So, meaning if there's a best available player for the least amount of assets, that could be taken. So we will still stay on the Pavel Bunevich trade talk there, as you know, the asking price now is Proberg or Holloway in a first, and then they would retain salary. That's still kind of steep for me. He does have 2 years though, so it isn't a rental in per se, and he could re-sign in Edmonton after the 2 years if needed. Now, he also admitted that him and Jeff Jackson are working close together on the trades or decision making for the Edmonton Oilers. That basically tells me Jeff Jackson is running the show in a sense, and Ken Holland, after this year of his 5-year deal, is out the door. That's been rumored to be happening for quite some time now. But like I said, what a win by Stuart Skinner. He stood on his head. He's played magnificent in the last 2 games. St. Louis, after allowing 2 goals on 3 shots, I think it was, shut the door, and Stuart Skinner has been really good. Another thing about Stuart Skinner is, would it be nice to add a goaltender to help him out over Pickard? Yeah, it would be, but the market for goalies right now aren't great, with, you know, Fleury and the Wild saying Fleury's not going anywhere. The asking price for UC Saros is a little too high, I think, for the Oilers' liking. And Markstrom, I don't think Calgary wants to trade with Edmonton as it is, as we could tell by the whole Cody Ceci failed trade to Calgary for Chris Tanev that was reported. They don't want to take contracts on. So to get Markstrom, it would take a hefty price, and they don't want to take that. So goaltending, we're staying with Stuart Skinner, who, you know, going into the playoffs, it's all about experience. Not a lot of goalies in their first 100 and some games win a Stanley Cup. Stuart Skinner has been to the second round and whatnot, and experience is everything for Stuart Skinner, and he's showing his composure out there, shutting down that the Oilers need rumors. What a game by him. A good team game. Sorry, I don't know what I have, but it's getting worse by the day. But that's everything for me today. Just a quick little recap. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm on out of here.